Mabuhay and welcome to the Resto Coach. Anthony Sutay here together with Romel Nang, the Resto Coach. Right now, once again, if you're just joining us, this is your first episode to watch. We'll reestablish ourselves more than anything else. I'm Anthony Sutay, a sportscaster. Been doing all sorts of sports for the last 20, 25 years. Let's not talk about my age, but obviously a foodie. I love going to restaurants, and that's one of the main reasons why Romel and I have gotten together and we built that friendship, not just through sports, because sportsman din po siya, but at the same time, he is also in the restaurant industry. Talk to them about what you were doing the past, well, more than half your life.
27 years siguro. Binawasan ko pa yata yun. I think more than that. I started working in the restaurant industry when I was 19 years old, if I'm not mistaken. No? Sa QSR and then casual dining also. Had the opportunity to work in restaurants abroad. So medyo expensive na rin yung ating experience sa restaurant industry. And lately, in the last 10 years, I've been an entrepreneur, a restaurant entrepreneur.
And that's why we've got this program, because this is the platform that we have for each and every one of you out there who may want to get into the restaurant business, or at the same time, even if you just enjoy food, let us know your thoughts, and Romel and I will try to be able to answer your questions. Before we go to some of the questions, I know a lot of them have been sent over. We'll try to answer that later on in the program, but right now, balikan natin yung nangyari sa first two episodes, yung sinasabi natin. It's a regular portion here actually, yung mga coaching points.
Yes, very exciting. A lot of feedback again. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga nag-send ng feedback sa Messenger, sa Facebook, no, sa aming page. And also, personally, marami rin ako. I was overwhelmed. No, I'm overwhelmed. Ang daming nag-reach out. No? Yun ang nakakatuwa. Ang daming mga tanong, ang daming mga, and we like mga, just simple questions and pointers also. May mga nagbibigay rin ng tips from the friends in the industry, and that's very encouraging. So, sabi mo nga, coaching points, the first two episodes is very punong-puno. Kabitin nga. Pagka nagre-ring yung bell, parang kailangan ka naman.
Mag-ring yung bell mamaya. Sige, go ahead.
Yeah,
coaching point number one.
Yeah, coaching point number one was about know what you're getting into. Yan naman ang isa sa mga primary motivation na itong show na to. No? Yung berong magsasabi sa mga taong gusto pumasok sa industriya na, teka muna, bago ka tumuloy, ito yung mga bagay na dapat nating pag-usapan at dapat mong malaman.
Akala ko sa ninyo, napakadali po. Napakahirap po. You're not your own boss. Actually, yung customer ang magiging boss mo.
Yun yung natandaan ng madami. Actually, maraming feedback tungkol doon. Yung pala, no, hindi pala dapat na you want to be your own boss and you get into the restaurant industry. Medyo yun. Hindi talaga aligned. No?
That's a misconception.
And then the second episode naman, we talked about is a continuation of episode 1 actually. We talked about, is it for me? Kumbaga, ni-research mo na, inalam mo na anong restaurant industry, aligned ba? No? And we talked about 3 things sa madaling tandaan. No? Is it aligned with my personal goals, with my strengths, and more importantly, with my passion or passions? Yung ibang tao, maraming mga passions. Sabi nga natin, ang pinaka-pointer doon, do you love food? Do you love the food that you plan to serve to people?
Right.
Hindi naman pwedeng hindi mo mahal yung produkto mo tapos yun yung ibebenta mo, so to speak. No? And secondly, do you have the passion for the industry?
Correct.
Having researched, having asked the Resto Coach and other resource people, do you still want to get into it? And do you love it? Tingin mo ba mamahalin mo siya? Because sabi nga natin, isa pa sa mga nag-stick sa audience natin is that it requires a lot of time, especially sa simula.
And at the same time, obviously, now there are different facets. If you want to be able to get into the restaurant industry, sinasabi nga natin, napag-usapan natin, do I start my own? Do I get a franchise? Yes. Napag-usapan din natin yun.
Yes, and taking off from that, yun yung ating swerte tayo. Naimbita natin yung isa nating kaibigan, no? Common friend of ours, no? Who started up. Alam ko na yung istorya niya, no? And of course, those who follow him on Facebook and all the talks that he has done in the past, medyo may alam na. Pero maganda yung ma-interview natin siya today. And for him to share dun sa aspeto ng, I want to start my own. Yan.
Right now, sinasabi, pinag-uusapan namin before the program, we're calling him the phenom. Sa basketball, meron nga tayong phenom. Siya ang phenom ng restaurant industry. And that's the main reason why we're here in Zark's. Pasok na natin. Kaibigan natin si Zark's. Come on over.
Hello,
Thank you very much for joining us. And of course, for
morning.
Dito ka sa likit na. Kasi ikaw yung special guest. Again, if you're just joining us, yan po isa sa mga regular segments namin dito sa programa is we're going to be having guests from time to time because we want to be able to tap them para malaman kung talaga ano yung kanilang storya. At ngayon, let's start with you. In your story, paano mo naumpisahan ito?
Yeah, bata pa kasi ako, pangarap ko talaga mag-open ng restaurant. Kasi nung bata ako, so every Sunday after going to church, kumakain kami sa mga restaurants. So, of course, sa mga family ko sa Malate. So, laking Malate talaga ako. Kumakain kami sa mga LJC group of restaurants. So, mga Bistro Remedios, Cafe Adriatico, na mga ako ng how they run the operations.
Correct.
Parang they're ahead of their time. Siyempre, bata ako, typical fast food kinakainan. Nung nakita ko yung paano, namangha ako sa very standard yung pagkain, masarap yung pagkain. Sabi ko sa sarili ko, balang araw gusto ko magkaroon ng restaurant. So, nag-isip ako kung paano ko ma-achieve yun. So, pero, simula pa lang high school ako, yun lang naging isang pangarap ko. So, nag-plan ako kung paano ko ma-achieve. So, I took up HRM sa Philippine Women's University. Then, nagtrabaho ako. Then, when I was 19 years old, nagtrabaho ko na sa Outback Steakhouse. Yung first job ko. Cook ako.
And that was the connection with him.
Yes, yung connection with Sir Romel. So, nagtrabaho ko doon. Line cook ako. Sa salad ako sa fry station. Hindi ako na-assign sa grill kasi maliit ako eh. Saka mabibigat yun, mahirap. So anyway, nag-start ako doon, 19 years old. Tapos nung 21 years old ako, nagbigyan ng opportunity to work sa cruise ship.
Okay.
Naisama ako ng mga...
So, dati ka rin palang OFW.
OFW. Kasi, pero pabalik ako doon sa unang work ko sa Outback. Yung stay ko doon sa Outback na 2 years, yung salary ko doon, sinisave ko talaga. Wala akong ginagastos. Kasi sabi ko sa mama ko that time, well, supportive din naman. Sabi ko, in a way, maaga ako nag-graduate 19. Sabi ko, hanggang 20, binibigyan niya akong allowance. Sabi ko, kasi parang OJT pa lang ako.
Tama naman.
Nasisave ko yung ipon ko.
Kasi saka libre pagkain doon sa Outback.
Libre pagkain. So, wala yung bagay.
Nagugutom na naman tayo dito. Sige, go ahead.
Pero, short yung gano'n, sinisave ko talaga. Kasi maaga pa lang, yun talaga yung naisip kong gawin. Tapos, nabigyan nga ng opportunity na papag-work sa barko. So, grinab ko naman yung opportunity na yun. So, masaya yung experience sa barko, especially binata ako that time. And supportive yung family ko. Hindi nila ako inobliga na tumulong. Like, sa karamihan sa OFW. I think yan yung magandang blessing din na naitulong nila. So, nakafocus talaga ako dun sa goal. Of course, very tempting yung very tempting yung time na yun. Gumastos, binata ka, yaw lahat ng gadgets. Pero,
well, I think that's the buzzer. That buzzer means that the food is going to be coming in. We will take a quick break and then we're going to pick up on that story of his. He's still talking about he never wavered from that goal. And we're going to find out how he was able to stick to that goal right after this.